How's it going, everybody? eCom Tom here with another video, and this video is going to be on, I forgot what it's going to be on. All right, on my manual dropshipping store. I was going to do another one on Amazon, but I forgot. This is going to be on my manual dropshipping store, and, the status of where I'm at with it, and just, what I've been doing in the last month or so, 2 months maybe. I've been a little quiet on my Facebook group, but, if you haven't joined it, join it because I'm going to be dropping a lot of content soon, and, some of it's only exclusive to the group, and, I don't like to just go out there and make rash assumptions about things. So, when everybody got that email that retail arbitrage isn't allowed anymore, you're not top rated seller anymore, I'm not going to be the one to go out there and just, say what I think is happening, because I have no idea what's happening. Nobody has any idea what's happening. And if you believe, like, when these other gurus are trying to tell you, oh, this is what's happening, this is what eBay hates, like, come on, nobody really actually knows. Nobody here really works for eBay, and even the people that I talk to that do work for eBay, the ones behind the scenes when I'm Facebook messaging them, they still don't even know what's going on. There's a high level of secrecy going on in eBay, and even their employees don't know. So let's be honest here, nobody knows, but what we do know is that they don't like retail arbitrage anymore. And, there's a few ways that you can go from there. I already made a video on it, either do wholesale drop shipping or, do China onto eBay, which I'm looking into all of those. Jason has already started his wholesale drop shipping channel, which will be in the description below. So check that out. Make sure that, he's been doing this for 3 years behind the scenes. Like, he was doing the thing that was the cool thing before it was cool. So, definitely hit up Jason, see what he has on his channel. China onto eBay. I've had Tammy on my channel going live before, and, we've talked about that. So she's going to help me out with that. And then what also I've been doing on the side in the background, not on the side, full-time in the background, working a ton of hours trying to get this working out, is my manual dropshipping store. And, when people talk manual dropshipping store, a lot of people say, not a lot of items. And, I do have, I think, less than 500 or maybe 500. I'm not sure based off how many of my VAs list last night. And, I'm using some obscure-ass suppliers. There's no Amazon. There's no Walmart. There's no Home Depot. So I think that makes a difference personally. I'm going to say what I personally think. I'm not going to say that I know this, that I think personally eBay is going after Amazon onto eBay more than anything else. So, if you really kind of find these other obscure suppliers, you can even find retailers that only have one location. So if you really care about this item location technique, or issue, then, that could be possibly a thing. But, it's very hard to be drop shipping and have your items only come from one specific location, or have one specific location for each item. Most big wholesalers or anything out there have multiple warehouses. So I don't understand where eBay is going with that. I think that was just a cop-out. But like I said, that's what I think. So before I get into the actual video on what my stores are, my results, everything like that, I do want to say that if you want, I've been getting a ton of messages like, Tom, I didn't know you were going live. I thought you were going live here. I thought you were going live on Facebook, not YouTube, blah, 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 blah. If you want to know that I'm going live on YouTube, or when a new YouTube video posts, I set up a little bot thing and automation for you guys. If you click the link in the description, it's going to be at the top of the description. Just click it, and you'll just get one little message, and then every single time I post a video from that, after that, you will get a message into your Facebook Messenger inbox. It's going to be a quiet message. It's not going to interrupt your day. It's not even going to leave a little notification. No notification. It's just going to say, hey, there's a video here. And yeah, so you'll get warned and everything and told, and then you guys can stop telling me that you didn't know where the live was. So without further ado, we'll get into this, and I'm going to click over here. Screen and video. So here is Skuger. What have I been using to reprice my items? Well, first off, I'll just show the inside of my store. So here's my store. I made my first sale on the 7th. I was going to make this video yesterday, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize. As you can tell, there's been steady upwards growth. I have less than 500 items down here. I have 478 items. And, yesterday I hit somehow almost 1,500 in sales. I've had multiple days where I've gotten almost up to 1,000 right here almost. And then there's some returns. I haven't had the repricer set up 100%, just 100% working from the beginning. And, that's where some issues come in. And every time I add a new supplier in, then I realize that, you're going to find an issue somewhere else down the line. So, I got 24 items waiting to be shipped out. I've done almost 15,000 in the last 31 days. And if anything like today is anything like yesterday, it's 3:30 p.m. We're not even halfway through the day yet. And I'm already at 600 in sales. So hopefully we can get another 1,000 sale day. And I'm really liking this method. So first off, why do I like this method? I'm getting way higher profit margins front end than Amazon onto eBay. Everybody Amazon onto eBay drives their prices low because they got the trusty 5% Amazon cashback credit card. They've got discounted gift cards. They've got all sorts of other things, Amazon Business Prime, all sorts of business accounts, all sorts of little ways to get discounts where you could literally sell at a break even and probably get 5% profit. In reality, you probably could. And not saying 5% is good, but if you're doing, say, 100,000 in sales a month, which was very easily achievable, I posted my 1099K in my Facebook group yesterday, and I did 190 something thousand or 186,000 in September. So even if you're making 5% on that, 5% on 200,000 is $10,000. Like, you cannot complain about that. So that's why that method worked. That's why I really like that method. But what was wrong with that method? That method led to a ton of issues, lots of issues with, just selling way too many items. It's very hard to do customer service with that many items. I was selling, I remember, I think the number one day I did $13,500 in sales in August at some point in time. And I think I sold 375 items that day. That's fucking outrageous. Like, that's a ton of items. If I was, and right now, I think my average, if I was to look myself up on Zik, my average item price, I think, is close to $100. It was 87 last I checked. So, that's the average item price. So say now I'm making way higher margins. I'm making 10%. I'm shooting for at least 8% front end. And then there's a lot of these websites do have some pretty decent cash back. I have my 2% cash back, City Double Cash credit card and everything. So I am getting at least 10% every single item. And as long as it's working properly, like I said, nothing was perfect at the beginning. Back down here, I'm making some mistakes with different suppliers that, nobody has videos out there on YouTube on how to do this. So you have to figure it out yourself the hard way. So that's kind of where I am with that. So I'm making at least 10% front end margin. I'm doing, so 10% on what? That was $1,400, $1,500 yesterday. That's $150. And, that's just eBay. And how many transactions was that? That was like it was like 10 transactions. I'm not going to go and check, but it's less. It's a lot less than what it used to be. So it's way less work. My VAs have an easy time fulfilling these orders. I'm getting good cash back. I'm getting good front end margin. Way less customers mad. I haven't even gotten a single return yet. Oh, there's one return request. I spoke way too soon. So in all of those sales, I've gotten one return request, and that's about it. I've handled maybe one main issue of somebody had a broken item through like the messenger system, and that's about it. Everything else has just been people asking like, when's my item gonna arrive? Like, these suppliers definitely don't have as good as shipping times and everything like that as Amazon Prime, obviously. But 478 items, and here we are with that. So like, you cannot complain. I'm gonna bring up my let me go to a picture of me real quick so you don't see anything. I don't want to show you guys my account. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but I still don't want you to know my account name. Let's be honest here. So here's my promoted listings. We'll go back to me or to the screen, and here's my promoted listings. All right, this one does look lower, but guess what? It's 3:30 p.m. It's going to go higher. So as you can tell, I think I was promoting at like 5% right here. That's why it boosted up really high, and we listed a bunch of items that day. But I was like, 5% is way too high. But I did want to get a lot of sales, some sales velocity on my actual items before any of this happened. I had nothing built up. I had no items with sales velocity. I had nothing with any prior just like social proof of selling. I had very low feedback. I still do. I think it's only like 17 or something. And I've done the majority of my sales, more than half of my sales, through promoted listings, but I've lowered it to about 3%. So not all of them sell through promoted listings. Some of them do, but like I said, about 50% do. And I'm probably going to lower the 3% eventually to like 2.5. Who knows? But I wanted to make a lot of sales quickly, and this really did help me out, make a decent amount of sales. But as you can tell, this account's been around for more than 30 days, and I have yet to see a decrease or a sharp decline in my promoted listing clicks and impressions. Impressions are straight upward right now. So I haven't been flagged yet. I'm not saying that I'm not going to get flagged, but I'm not sure what will happen if I do get flagged. So one of the main things I was thinking is, what happens on Amazon onto eBay when you get flagged? First off, there's like 200 plus people selling some of these items. And, what happens? You get pushed to the bottom of 200 something items. You're on like page number 5, buddy. Nobody's going to see your item. Literally nobody's going to see that item ever again. That item is gone, useless, wasted. But on some of these items that I'm selling right now, like, it literally, there's only like 6 people on one of them, 5 people on another, 9 people on one of them. Like some people like way higher margins. I'm okay with taking a 7% front end and getting 10% altogether. I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, that's way better than what I was doing. And it's going to be way less sales because the items are way higher priced. So I'm not going to complain about that. But other people might say, hey, I want 25% or 20%. You can get it on these items. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, if what happens if I get pushed to the bottom of that, of 9 people, I'm still on the front page because there's no second page. So I'm not too worried about it, but, you know, only time will tell. I've seen people, you know, get their promoted listings docked, which definitely means that your account's flagged around the 30-day to like 45-day mark. If I can make it past that, you know, the world's my oyster, I hope, at that point. But if not, then who knows? I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to be transparent through this entire journey. And, you know, I'm going to hope that I can get up to 30,000, 45,000 in sales, 50, 60,000. If I get 60,000 in sales, that's 6,000 front end profit with very, very, very minimal work compared to what 60,000 in sales from Walmart and Amazon onto eBay was. And at that point, I mean, my VA is already running this. They manually list every single item for me. They find all the items for me. They order all the items for me. Really, all I do is overlook things and make sure that there's no mistakes. And if there is mistakes, I fix the issues, or I'm the problem solver. That's what I am. That's what running a business is. You're supposed to have people put in place so that you are just the one solving problems and making YouTube videos and growing your Instagram or doing whatever else there is out there to make yourself more popular. So that's where I am with my store. I really like it. One thing I was going to say is I have 0 API connected to this. So I do want to show you right here that this is the inside of the account. And this is the third-party authorizations where you would see who's connected to your API. I have eBay. File Exchanges, eBay. Lithium Technologies is the company that runs the online forum platform for eBay. So that's eBay, and eBay. There's literally no anything on here. I made a new account for this. I already have very, very, very high selling limits. I don't know how. I'm going to go back to me for 1 second. This was a brand new account I opened, I think January something. Here I am. I already got my selling limits up to 1,500 limit and $100,000 here. Maybe I'm just magic on the phone. I'm not sure what it is, but I started at 10 items and $1,000. And here I am. I think this is 2 limit raises later. I think I went up to 500 and 50,000, and then I went up to 1,500 and 100,000 items. So people are saying, and this store has been open for literally like a month and 4 days maybe. So for people out there saying that you can't get multiple limit raises or this, that, that's limiting beliefs, and you should believe more in yourself. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, I'm doing the SKU Grid File Exchange app over here, Chrome extension. It means that you have to have your computer on. It's kind of a pain, but it's definitely awesome because there is no API connection, integration. And like I said, if you made it this far in the video, you're clearly interested in what I'm doing. I am. If you already have my course, the paid course that I had for eBay dropshipping that I made, almost a year ago or 9 months ago or whatever, and if you already have that course, then you will be automatically upgraded to the new course of, the manual dropshipping, how I'm doing this. As long as everything's staying good and great, I'm going to continue with making the course. I'm going to Nicaragua on the 25th of February, and it's the 7th right now, to the 7th of March. And I do not believe that I could get the course done before March 1st. I would really like to. If I wasn't going to Nicaragua, I would make that promise, but I'm not going to make that promise. I'd say mid-March. By mid-March, the course should be completely updated. So anybody that has the course and has been waiting for some answers, I am going to do a live for you guys and tell you guys what I've been doing more in depth. And then obviously I'm going to redo the course for you guys. You're going to get a free upgrade and everything will be good. Other people that do not have the course already, I am going to relaunch this course, like I said, mid-March, and, it's going to definitely be higher than the price of the last course. This course is going to take a lot more effort to build. It's going to take a lot more things to do, and, quite frankly, I'm not going to undervalue my time and money and my time anymore with what I'm charging on these courses, and I do believe that these courses are worth more money than this. So if you're interested, let me know. If you want to see some other videos on YouTube, then I am definitely down to make more videos about my manual store on YouTube, but I do not want to make, how to set up SKU Grid and how to do all this, because those videos suck. That's a ton of work, and the video is going to probably end up being like 35, 45 minutes long, and that's not something that I want to put on YouTube. I'm probably going to end up doing a webinar at some point talking about stuff like this. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. But like I said, there's a lot of work that's going to be going into this, and I you know, it's going to take a while. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you like this, if you want to see me talk more about my manual store or anything like that, you know, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, you know, let me know what your questions are, concerns. I don't know what people's biggest issues are here because not a lot of people are talking about it. Like eBay dropshipping, Amazon onto eBay, and I'm running my Facebook group. It's very easy to tell what people's issues are because they're always asking questions about it. But, you know, not as many people have tried the manual store, not as many people have made YouTube videos about it, so it's not very popular. I don't know what your guys' issues are, what you're overwhelmed with, what you don't know, what you need help with. I don't know any of that right now. So if you guys please would leave a comment below and let me know, then I can, you know, tailor more videos to it. I can't read your guys' mind, and, you know, I need your help on this. So, I mean, that's about it about my store. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys see that eBay dropshipping isn't dead. The world's not falling. You know, at the moment, everything seems pretty decent. I've been doing Amazon. Amazon's built up, and I'll probably hit about 60,000 in 30 days in probably the next couple of weeks. Week or two maybe, and you know, this is going pretty well. Hopefully I'll hit about 30,000. So hopefully I'm around the 100,000 in sales marks between the two of them by the end of February, I would say. And if not, then I didn't do my job properly and I failed you guys. So without further ado, that's about it in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.